Howdy, folks. We're going to be doing another amber vision today. We have some really nice pieces. I haven't scanned them at all, so I have no idea what's inside. Those are always the best. I did want to do a little exploration into a rough piece just so you can see a little bit about what they look like when they're not polished, at least from the close-up angle, so you can get an idea as to what we start with when we're looking at these pieces. Of course, we shine a bright light through them to look and peek into, see if I can get this popped up, peek into the stone to see if we can't find a insect or anything that might pop out at us. And this is basically the rough surface, the outer layer of a rough piece. You can see a hole there with some plant matter growing in. See that? All of that, of course, gets polished out when you're doing it's a nice tunnel there, isn't it? When you're doing the actual setup for the polish, you do the pre-scanning. This is what you look at to see, what you can see in here. So very rough crust on the outside. You polish through that, and you get to see these brilliant. That's a hole straight through. That was actually drilled. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you just don't know. You just never know what you're going to get with these. That hole's great. Okay, so that's just a rough piece. This is kind of how they start. These big rough chunks. So we're going to dig in. I haven't even looked at these, so I can't tell you what is in them as far as the bugs go. So it'll be an experience for everybody as to what we have. And right off the bat, we got a real good winner. Love when it starts with a bang. We have a really good cluster of insects right there on the end. Now, I don't know what it is. That leg seems very telling to me, but telling of what? Now, if you have an idea, feel free to comment your thoughts on what is in this one. This is going to be, where are we at with our AV list? I believe we're at AV 21. Okay, so if we have looked before, we had done 2 other shows already. We're doing 10. We have more than 10 picked today. I think I'll keep out some of the lighter ones, and we'll do some of the real nice dark ones like this. We're doing 10 specimens on each of these videos to see what's inside. I, of course, am not 100% sure what they are, so I'd love to get your feedback. If you have the knowledge, that would be super helpful. I know that the setup isn't the exact best because we're only getting 2 sides, and a lot of times you want to get different angles, but look at that. What are those legs? Is it just definitely, I don't know, seems antish or hard to say. These haven't been bagged, they haven't been scanned or anything, so the price will be when they actually get listed onto the gallery. The price will be there. Something like this is going to be in the neighborhood of $35, but don't hold that to me right now, so we're just going to say it's a blank. There's no price on these. This is just AV21. AV21, if you know what it is, you know what these bugs are, AV21, put it in the comments. I think that AV21's bugs are, you tell me. All right, so we're doing the Crystal Chronicles on the other part of our show where we're going through all the different gemstones A to Z, and we're asking that if you're into rocks, you're into fossils, gemstones, crystals, the scientific, the metaphysics, that you subscribe to the show and join us as we climb up to our first 100 followers. We're on our way, and we need your help. And so if this is something that you're into, you like watching crystals, exploration of rocks, gemstones, you want to learn more, feel free to subscribe and share the show. That way there is an abundance of us that are into it. We can create our own community, Crystal Earth community here. Personally, I love amber, so I do these amber vision shows. So there we go. That's a nice ant. Is that an ant, everybody? It's a nice ant. Wow. I picked some doozies. AV22. What do you think is in that one? AV22. Wild. I'm pretty sure that's an ant, part of an ant. I'm not sure what that one is there. When I flip it, it might become more. That looks like a mosquito. Some kind of beetle on the end there. This one's chock full. This is going to be closer into the 40s, I think, with the bugs on it. Some of these you just won't be able to tell. See, there's a hole there. I can't tell if that's on the surface or if that's a bubble. Some of these you can't tell what they are until you flip them over. That looks like a huge beetle of some sort. So we're going to give this a flip and just see if there's anything really telling on this side. So it was polished right on the surface of whatever that was. It does seem to be some kind of beetle. And then, of course, look at all this down here. Wow. It's a dramatic scene. Bug scene. Almost looks like a tick right in the center. A lot of bug parts. Ooh, what is that? Look at that on the end. Those are neat. Looks like a little winged creature. Antennae. And of course, maybe that's an ant that's to the above it there. Very unique, very interesting. These are a bit larger than the other ones that I've been doing. Just a bit, maybe about a quarter to a half an inch larger than the other ones, than the other AVs. AV 1 through 10 and AV 11 through 20. Looks like an ant from this side. Yeah, another bug. This one's just got a lot of bugs in it. This one here. Some of these insects may be extinct, and then your guess is as good as mine. But I'm really relying on you to have a better guess than me to know what some of these bugs are. There are some insect aficionados out there that just love to diagnose these things. These are definitely my favorite out of AV22. Or the two on the tip. Even though they're small, they are really, really nice. Nice pieces there. Okay, AV22. Let's see. So far, two really nice pieces with lots of inclusions. Yeah, with amber, sometimes you want clarity and clearness and just that color pop. But sometimes, depending on your sense and collection, you may want a really nice insect. Oh yeah, here we go, another one. Loaded full. It's a mosquito massacre. And I always tell people when I have these, when I do the shows, I set up a table and I put out a light table so that it's all backlit, very easy to see. These are not backlit, so they can be a little funky. I tell them, look, I reserve the right to change my price if my $5 one, you find a spider in it. I'm they reserve the right to adjust the price there on those. They can be really, you can find some really valuable ones. Let's see here. Now, our latest show coming out, or is already out, depending on when you see this one, is on apatite. I have some really nice specimens coming into the gallery on apatite. I will be trying to get these amber AVs listed. I'll probably get them listed around the same time as I do the apatites, the purple apatite. But None of the AVs are listed on the site, so this currently is, you'll have to email, you'll have to contact with the code, the AV code. This is AV23. Really nice insects in here. Mosquitoes abound. Some of these I'm not really sure. I'll give it a flip just to see what we have on the other side. Uh-oh. There we go. This one's very flat on one side. Did it already go? Yeah, that almost looks like a grasshopper. What do you think? Is that a grasshopper? Very difficult to tell. This is a long triangular shape, and would be very suitable for like a pendant. As far as jewelry goes, it's that kind of size. I've seen people wear rings this big, but I'm not a big proponent of wearing amber in rings, even though I sell them. I feel like it's too soft to handle the damage that can come from on the hands. Let's see if I can get this one turned around. That's just, look at it, unique and just absolutely amazing. That is right there. AV23. I'd probably put this up around 28. AV23. I am making notes of this as I go, so the price is probably going to be there based on what I say. Just to give you an idea, this one's got really nice. It is a good size specimen, and it's got some really good bugs in it, which is what you want in this case. In the case that we're doing this. Let's see what we have here. This is AV24. Wow, I'm just hitting some really good ones. You know, AV2 kind of dipped. They were all, I'd already scanned them. They were $10 pieces. Usually that means that there's something, but not a lot. I haven't even looked at these, and these are just all just amazing. They're all easily in the 20s. Again, another kind of a rounded triangle shape. This is the top. So would that be a tongue shape maybe? Really, really nice insects in this one. I want to see what that is real close. Looks like it could be another ant. We've got mosquitoes. We've got nice coloration there. If you don't think that's a mosquito, is it a flying ant? What do you think that is there? Please put it in the comments. AV24. And we'll move this out at $28 for this one. Just move it out. Look at those beautiful, beautiful pieces here. I'm going to flip it over and see what we can see on the other side. If anything, if it pops at all. Get these zoomed in a little bit. This is going to be considered the back side because this side is more flat. And when that happens, the optics are a little harder to see into the stone on the edges. That's where a lot of these bugs are. That's just really nice. So at least I'm counting around 6 or 7 in this piece. Really beautiful. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, 9. Oh man. So possibly solid 10 there. Right on the end. Amazing piece. AV24. Okay, let's hit into the next one here. AV25. Same story as far as the shape goes. It's kind of like a teardrop shape. You got bug parts. Got little mini bugs in here. Zoom in on them. They're mostly probably going to be further into the piece. So yeah, I got some good ones there. I just absolutely love looking into amber and seeing all the fun. Hello, what's that? Now would that be a spider? It looks like its abdomen was part of the polished line. That's unfortunate. Got really nice spider legs there. I'm gonna have to say that that is a spider. We'll have to look at it from the other side and see if it has a nice visual effect. I wonder if it's visible at all. And we have this cluster here of, looks like 2 bugs together. Lots of mosquitoes, so there's just no escaping mosquitoes. You travel through time and you're still gonna get bit by these buggers. Mosquitoes everywhere. I think that's a mosquito, but you know, if you think it's something else, let me know. This is AV25. These have been my favorite so far. AV, the first Amber Vision #1 that we did, the first 10. Look at that. That is beautiful. I mean, that's a mess of spider legs, isn't it? Yeah. That's my thought. Now, am I counting 8 legs correctly? One of them's bent over to the one side there. If you think it's something different than that, feel free to comment. This is AV25. And yeah, that's really nice. Where should we price that one at? We are going to say 32. 32 on that. Yes, these are all larger, and so they're going to be on the more pricier. They're above 10. These are a really large one, but it doesn't have a lot of dark color in it. The dark color usually denotes the appearance of bugs and inclusions, which again is what we want. It's more of a plain piece. It's not going to fetch as much, but you don't typically pay too much more for the bugs with this material. Is that red? Or is that just a shine off that plate there? So this is a fairly large piece. Maybe if I can pull up my yeah, about 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 in length. And teardrop shape, rounded top. I think we're starting at the back end, but that's okay. And on the back, looking through the backs, there's a nice mosquito. It's a pretty large bug there. Not sure exactly what it is, but and see that I'm not in the screen at all, so y'all are missing my face there. I'll just put myself up there. That way when we get to the end, if I space out and forget to put myself on the top, then see how it's looking at me talking. So let's check that bug out. That's really neat. Maybe a beetle of some sort. Just not getting a better. Looks like some kind of beetle of some sort. If you know, or if you think you know, feel free to comment. Yeah, that's really nice. And then, of course, next door to it, you have this other bug here. Got a lot of little bugs in here. Is that an ant? Hard to tell. It looks like that one has wings. That one's beautiful. Really, really nice specimen. Really large size. This would definitely be a pendant with some very interesting, some sort of bug. You have any ideas? Comment in the comment section wherever you're seeing this. And a note, subscribe, help us get our community up in the ranks. Let's break that algorithm. Subscribe to the show. Join us on our way to our first 100 followers. We can only do it together, folks. Okay, that was AV26. Hefty piece. Not too heavy in the bugs, so we're going to go with 32 on that one because of the size mostly, not because of the bugs. The weight of that piece. And we have a nice little one here. This is a thin oval shape. Let's see if we have anything going on in here. potential spider or something there. Spiders in amber, I do see a lot of them. I mean, a lot is not like ants and mosquitoes, but enough that I keep an eye out for them. They are absolutely beautiful when you see them. That's an ant, I'm pretty sure, with the antenna, the head. Think it's something different than an ant? Feel free to comment. This is AV27. And that's really the main piece there. It's really nice. It's fairly centered in the specimen. I would say this is a 24. Again, these are all on the larger side of the stones, or of the this one's a little, probably this closer to the smaller of the bunch. AV28. And it didn't have a lot of color, so are we expecting any bugs in this one? I don't know. Some inclusions, some coloration lines there that are really nice. No bugs. So we'll go AV28. And this one we'll put down at $10 for that one there. AV29 is a little bit more round, a very exaggerated teardrop with round edges. There's a nice mass of inclusion there. That's really cool. Whether it doesn't have to be bugs, it can be plant matter. That's really neat to see as well. I got a really nice ant on the bottom edge, I guess. That is a really nice ant. Oh, look at that. Wow. Right on the edge, on the left edge, I guess, depending on which side is up, you have just a phenomenal, large looking, I believe, ant. So you'd have to check that out. Comment what you think it is AV29. And for the size, we're already going to say that this is going to be in a 24 price range. Really nice. It's got some really nice inclusions. Got something there, and you got two really good, what I believe are ants. See if this changes our perspective. That's a really cool inclusion. I'm under the assumption that that's plant matter with an insect next to it, but I can't be sure. If you think you know, if you think it's plant matter, feel free to put it in the comments. Yeah, this side we're only getting the legs. So, and as you see, that optical on the edge really cuts into what we can see. And this ant over here is just really nice. Oh man, that is phenomenal. This is a very nice piece for $24. AV29. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, and the last one looks a little bland. So we'll see if it has anything fun in it. This will be AV30. This is also a flat teardrop shape. Oh, there's something right on the edge there. That's nice. This cluster of legs looks like it's mosquito. When in doubt, I always say it's a mosquito. So if you hear me say mosquito, you know, I need your help. This one looks like that is the main piece. That is the main inclusion. There are discolorations in it to make it look really nice. A counter red inclusion spots here. Likely there was something on the edge there that was polished out. And yeah, this is really nice. A really nice one on the edge. Single. We'll give this a 15. AV 30. AV30. Pretty cool. Really nice insects in this fossilized tree resin, Colombian amber. Ideal in Colombian amber, ideal the rough, ideal these polished pieces. Also do large sizes as well. And then in Baltic for jewelry and beads. And I love amber. It is just one of these most amazing fossils out there that give us this beautiful window into time that really allow us to see what was going on back then in the bug world and other things. A window into the past. So that is our show, AV number 30, the last one. And we will hopefully have those on the site at some point. None of them have been listed. So if any of the AV 1 through 30 are of interest to you, make a message, put it in the comments, something like that, so I can get in touch with you and we can contact and get in touch with, ordering process, invoicing, etc. They will be going up online. I just have to set them all up, do backlighting and measurements and all of that, which is a lot of fun. Takes a lot of time, of which I don't have a lot of. So if any of the AVs are interested, in the meantime, feel free to message me directly. Use the contact form on the site. We're going to keep cranking them out, though I'm probably going to do fewer of them because I'm getting backlogged to list them, and I don't want to be too far behind. But be sure to subscribe to the show because we're doing the Crystal Chronicles. That is a really interesting visual and discussion into the realm of the scientific aspects of stones, as well as the metaphysical aspects and uses of these gemstones. So I find it to be a really interesting show that's been going on now for several. I think we're at number 6 with Appetite. Going to be doing number 7 here shortly. And if you are new to the show, hit subscribe and keep up to date with all of our new shows coming out, because we're still working our way through the A's in the alphabet. So we've got a long way to go and a lot of stones to hit. And I hope that you're getting some value out of this, because I know I love to do this. I love to have crystal conversations and talk. So also, if you are a gem miner or gem dealer, have an interest in the healing aspects or the geology, I would love to have you on the show. Let's do a little chat and put it up. That'd be great. Love to have a discussion about rocks, and other people love to talk about rocks or listen to people talking about rocks as well. So let's make that happen. This is the Crystal Earth Podcast doing Amber Vision. This is the number 3. Hit subscribe. We're on our way to our first 100. Thank you.